Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16, or 15, this isn't 16. It's at night, so we have to drive manually.
Time to go.
All right.
I don't think there's a place to stay anywhere near here. Oh, great. Oh, come on. Can't be doing this to me now. Yeah, I've never seen any of the creatures while you're not supposed to drive at night, so maybe we'll run into one of those things. Or maybe run over it. Okay, here's the real road. That's just a parking spot. There's nothing to do there. Just sleep by the side of the road. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to a different game next week. I'm not sure about going back to Judgment.
Was that what I think it was?
Looked demonic to me.
Why here? Why now?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Same here. I say we step on it.
This doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
I don't like this. Jeez, there's two of them? No. Alright, here's what we should do. Distract them so they're not blocking the road.
No slacking.
They're like 10 levels higher than me. It is dangerous to travel at night. Alright, I guess that's why they have you do that. So yeah, I could just jump back to Judgment when we're done with this chapter, but there is another game I was thinking about playing. Okay.
Could crash right here.
You can remain awake long enough to eat.
Gotta be. Alright. Prairie style skewers. It's the only one that somebody loves. Let's give him a treat. I think that's the big guy. His name starts with a G. I don't remember what it is though. Galactus. Gallivant. Gladiolus, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, that thing was level 30 that was trying to fight us. Screw that.
Nailed it.
Why can't I warp too? So unfair.
Yeah, there's nothing good here.
Just like my father's stories about the big road trip.
Even the car's the same.
Think the king and his men knew how to party like we do?
Hard to imagine. It's always so much fun.
And don't forget they were in the middle of a war. Not my kind of party.
Yeah, war'll put a damper on things.
They had the time of their lives on the road. My dad never would have set this up otherwise.
So did know how to...
You're good.
So yeah,
You're
anyway,
good.
for a recap of
You're
the
good.
story,
And stop.
we're taking Noctis to his wedding. So this is kind of like a bachelor party road trip.
Y'all take care.
And that's basically all that's happened. We met her. She's Sid's daughter. She helps fix up the car when it needs it. Alright, we're finally going to the fireworks factory.
Safe and sound.
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
Alright, so we were being blackmailed by this journalist that he'll be able to get us on a boat, is what he said, if we helped him out, which we have helped him out, so... Did that last time, before getting a little sidetracked with other hunting missions.
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
You already said that a minute ago.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Alright, I don't care.
Hope everything will be up and running by morning.
Now that's a meal.
Okay.
They'll be holding the wedding ceremony in Altisha? Yeah, makes you want to hop the next...
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
You guys ready to set sail? Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
Oh, God. Got a problem
It's
there?
kinda early, isn't it?
Gladiolus?
Nah, it's cool.
Well, leveled up at least. Might as well keep that one. So is this happening now, or is this just like a preview? 'Cause it looks like a movie trailer. It's like, we swear there's action in this game. There's cool stuff, look at this. You haven't got to see any of it yet, but we promise it's there. He's got force powers. Anyway, no explanation to what that was.
Hey, morning.
Thought they would at least like put Final Fantasy 15 up like it was the big opening. I guess not.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Can't trust a journalist.
Insomnia Falls.
What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That insomnia...
But the wedding! Altissia!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
No sleep till
Turn back.
insomnia.
Yeah.
Oh, can't go to the wedding. My dad died. Seems pretty obvious that things didn't go down the way they're saying that they went down. More driving. Woo!
I hope everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Hopefully you have enough gas. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty. Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Good thing we stopped right next to a road we can pull off on.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
There they are. Want to take them out?
Oh yeah. Those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them. Hey!
Get
Guess I could have done my little warp thing. That.
Get lost! Hey! Hey! Yeah!
All D's. Whatever.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
Oh, I lock on again. There we go. Ah, sorry. If anyone's getting dizzy. God, what the hell's going on here?
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Soulless, merciless.
Weapons marked plus can be remodeled.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother! Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
The king is dead. Long live the king. Chapter 2, No Turning Back. In a single night, the promise of peace has been broken, and Crown City along with it. Putting their home behind them, the four friends set forth to find answers in Hammerhead. Isn't that where the game started? God, I've got problems with this stupid controller. Come on. Ring of the Lukai, or the Lucy.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active.
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
No going back as we pull into the place where we started.
Hey.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's
Better than
Core?
walking.
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
Alright. There's a mission over here. Might as well check it out.
Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
That's us.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just that old Sid.
Sid?
Yep, said I should give y'all some work. Don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
Alright. 1 tomato.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make it out here.
Phoenix down. That'll come in
Crystal
handy.
and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Okay. Didn't I already speak with him? Can make this a little more awkward. What happened? Did he not load? I don't understand. Was the video not us speaking?
Cora
to
left
Sid?
a message.
Oh, okay.
Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Okay. Somebody's got another mission here. Give me the quest.
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Oh, it's
Well,
the
I'll
weapon
be
improvement
Crown
quest.
City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Okay.
Huh.
Do I have the metal scrap?
Receive with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me. Here she is. Try her out and let me know what you think.
Gear. Still not as good as what I have equipped now. Oops. Alright, means I'm playing it right. Alright, guess that's the outpost. There's another quest over here from Dave. There's another quest down here from the journalist guy. Alright, quest location.
They will.
Yeah, who cares?
For ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over. And this must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Tomb of the Wise.
Across the land, Syllablossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respect.
can't keep up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Keep your distance or die. Vicious varmints and dangerous dangers.
Getting it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive? Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
It doesn't look like we're gonna have to fight any enemies, at least.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the Marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The power of kings goes with you, Your Majesty.
Magic sword? The magical king's sword? Royal arms are mystical weapons embodying the power of the rulers of old. Usable by Noctis. Only by Noctis. These weapons are incredibly powerful, but cost HP to wield. Try not to get carried away and have curatives such as potions on hand to bring Noctis out of danger. Note that royal arms do not include link strikes. Okay.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Keekatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
see the ships flying. This game's pretty atmospheric. Gotta admit. Oh, it's not gonna let me go back to my car. That's dumb.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
This'll be quick.
Well, here we are.
How do we get through all that?
Take them head on. We'll sneak up from behind. Choice is yours.
You're on fire!
No big deal.
Stay down!
That's cool. I think this is the first Final Fantasy game where you can run a turret. Oh, damn.
Relta, you all right?
Pretty cool.
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
A Magitech armor.
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshall, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
This will make a fine paint.
Where do I paint? I can't climb.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
I will. You take care. Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What are they good for? Wonder if anyone's still living here.
I have a feeling that someone probably is.
What's this? A cable? Wonder where it leads.
We can follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up. Sweet, it works!
Oh.
Then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light. What was that?
My bad. Kick the can.
You are killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
Whoa.
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
I think that part would be the dangerous part.
Ugh, I hate I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
Screamed like Dean Venture.
Wah.
Locked. Let us find another way.
Hello? Ever wonder if people, like, died here and their tormented souls just sorta remained behind?
FYI, we already tried it.
Maybe...
What is it?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's playing with us.
Hey, wait.
What?
Need to brace for this. Okay. I'm gonna count to 3. On 3, you open the door. Got it? All right. Okay. Here I go. 1, 2, 3.
No good. It's locked.
You're joking, right? Hello? Dude, did you hear anything I
What?
said?
Did you say something?
Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up.
It's worth seeking out.
It came from there. What is it now?
The door is open.
Above us!
Look out!
Ah!
At least my health comes back pretty fast. Went the wrong way. Maybe not.
Huh?
What is it?
That wasn't there before.
Goblins. Goblins.
All over!
Nothing to it.
This is exactly where we were before. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave it here for now, and we might come back to this at some point in the future. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'll be starting a new game, and maybe coming back to Judgment before going back to this one, but we'll see. So let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll catch you next time. Later.